For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
It's that time of year again where I go over what I spend my money. So earlier in the year, every year I post how much money I earn. You can see this year's video. Click the link below to watch. And now it's time to see what I do with that money. And this way it gives you guys some perspective on, hey, this is a real world case of what you spend money on. My camera seems to be losing focus here. Sorry about that. Let me fix it. There. So now my camera's back in focus. I think the plant's a little too in the way there. But yeah, so it gives a perspective on how much I make, what I do with my money, and hopefully it gives you guys an idea. Okay, so if I make this much, and I'm also in Jack's scenario, like I'm married with no kids, that's what I could be doing. Or hey Jack, you could be doing this to save more money. You know, it just opens up a conversation, and I believe being transparent with finances is very important for people just to learn from each other, and opens up the conversation. You know, I'm pretty open about how much I make, what I do with my money, just in the cases for if someone has an opinion on how I can do it better, they can always say it. So let's go over here. And March is an interesting month. The month we're covering, which is last month, is interesting just because that's when I usually get my tax return. So for here, you can see the IRS tax return is $4,251, and that is due to both me and my wife being in college at the time, so we do qualify for the student loan credits. Next up is the state of Illinois. That tax is only $228. That's usually, a couple bucks. And again, I do have a mortgage, so I do qualify for the mortgage tax credit. I qualified for the student continuing education, whatever credit that is. And that's pretty much it. I don't have any kids or anything like that, so that's it. So I also got interest paid, this is $21.29. That is from a high savings account from Ally. If you guys don't have an Ally savings account, I highly recommend you guys go pick one up. It is fantastic. I cannot highly recommend them enough. My wife makes around $990. And then she made $89,900. She works part-time. She's still in school. She's going for her master's degree. So she just picked up a little part-time job and works here and there just to make some money. I make about $2,000 or more than that, but I also have the insurance on my name. I have put automatically 12% of my 10% of my income into savings for retirement. So my income is $1,885 per twice a month, bi-monthly. So that brings into a total of $10,000 for the month of March, or not counting the taxes, it's $5,000, $5,682. And that's a pretty decent income. Like I said, I don't have kids. I live a pretty basic life. I don't really do a whole lot of expensive things. I don't have any expensive tastes or anything like that. I know, sorry about the lighting. It's a little dark on this half of the face. I look like Zuko. But honestly, yeah, we don't really do a lot with that money. We go on vacation once a year, but other than that, I'm pretty basic kind of guy. So now I'm separated my expenses into a few different ones. The main one here is food, and I'm going to zoom this in. So the first one category I've broken this down into is eating out. As you can see here, it's Arby's, Munchie Peas, McDonald's, all these other different food spots. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. This is a lot. Now that I have all the numbers and stuff organized, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I eat out way too much. I'll eat out one day. 3 days later, I order out food. A day later, This was probably coffee from McDonald's. A day later after that, we got Red Chamber Chinese food. 5 days, we got sandwiches. The same day, we got food from Wendy's. Then 5 days, it's too much. It's too much eating out, and that's probably why I'm morbidly obese, to be honest. My goal is to hopefully cut this out. I want to be eating out only once a week. I think that's actually my New Year's goal, and I failed it already. I'm just so addicted to eating out. I don't know why. It's not even that good. It tastes bad. But, so, that's it for the food. If I go down to ordering, so groceries or eating out total is $291.92. That does seem a little high for two people to constantly eat out. I'd rather have that lower. The next category you can see here is going to be groceries. As you can see, I have Aldi, Meijer, and Costco. I love Costco. And this includes groceries and everything else that I buy, like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, all that stuff. And we spend about $531. Again, that seems a little high, but I also like to buy the organic, a little bit better quality food to hopefully encourage me to lose weight. But yeah, overall, I'd say the grocery bill isn't bad. It's just the restaurants I really need to cut off. So total for groceries is $531.95 for a total cost of $823.87. I can't talk today. Overall, that could definitely be cut, but it's fine, I guess. All right, the last category, and I have the total calculations here as well. This is going to be everything else. I just threw it all in one category. As you can see, the most recent is going to be Ford's Theater. That's actually because I'm going to vacation to DC soon. So I'm buying tickets to go see Ford's Theater, which is where Abraham Lincoln got shot. I'm seeing a bunch of different museums. The best part is that Washington, D.C. has free museums through the Smithsonian Institute. So it's going to be really cheap vacation. Super cheap vacation. And that is just something I love. In the hotels and stuff, I'm actually using my credit card points on, and then I actually have quite a bit of airline miles to use since I travel a lot for work. So I'm actually getting a not completely free hotel and airline, but a pretty good discount. The only thing I would have to pay for is parking, but that's pretty cheap. So we got Ford's Theater, then my wife does Kindle Unlimited. That's $99 or $9. Namecheap, I bought a domain name. I bought that for, I think, like a few years, so it was $60. Namecheap again, I bought a different domain name. Just credit card payments. Namecheap, again, that's another domain. I like to buy, I have all these different ideas that I pop off. I'm like, oh, what if I built an app that does this? I buy the domain name, and then the next day I have work. The day after that I have work. Then when I sit down for the weekend, I'm like, I really don't feel like programming to make you like a desktop app for this idea. So away in the garbage can it goes. And I basically do that again and again and again. The only idea I've really stuck for that long is this YouTube channel, but mostly because I use this YouTube channel as an excuse to buy and do different things. Oh God, I love doing this though. The YouTube, even though I don't get any views, I just love doing YouTube. It's just such a great hobby. I recommend everyone do it. It's just so fun. Anyways, next, $40 cash withdrawal. That's for vacation money. I use it for like tips. For like hotel staff, just $5 each day. Readathon, that's for like a fundraising thing. We donate to charity every once in a while. I usually donate time rather than money, but every once in a while it's good to throw a few bucks. Kohl's, that's just clothing for my wife. The United States Holocaust Museum, that's just $2 to reserve tickets. Again, the museum itself is free, but if you want a guaranteed spot, buy the tickets online. We do. They just charge like a quick online fee. I'm so excited to go, not gonna lie. Orthodontist, my wife has braces. That's about $300 a month. We're on a dental plan. It's zero interests. So honestly, why not do the dental plan? Just throw it on there. I'm not getting charged any interest. Sure. Adobe, I do Adobe Pro for my video editing. Apple Pay, 99 cents. That's just the iCloud subscription. Adobe again. What did I get charged twice? Oh yeah, they charge every 30 days. So yeah, I got hit with Adobe twice. Round one, that's an arcade. That was just like buying coins to play some of the arcade games. Gas, we buy gas 3 times. One of them is mine. The other 2 are my wife. Planet Fitness, I just use that as the gym. I know, cheap. That's internet. Robinhood, again, I usually throw like $50 just to buy stocks per month. That's just kind of like a fun thing. I just put this one as rent because that's my rent. A vivid exclamation, I know. Ulta, that's beauty supplies. Same with Ulta again. Mike's More Miles, that's a car. I needed my car to get fixed, so that was about $440. Cars are so damn expensive for repairs. It's crazy. Target is just buying random stuff on Target. Amazon, I usually buy my lotion there. Target. Amazon, Target, Amazon. God, we buy from Amazon a lot. Walmart, Target, Amazon. God, we buy like a ton of stuff for Amazon. Jesus. Illinois Safety, that's a training course my wife has to take. She has to renew her, what is it called? CPR and, what's the machine they use where they have to like put one here. That one, I don't know what it's called. AED, is that what it's called? An AED? She has to get trained in that. Keep her certification for that. Amazon. Comcast, I paid $91 a month for high-speed internet, and my internet still sucks. Comcast is just ripping me off, but they basically buy out any competition who tries to go into the city. It's just nuts how corrupt this place is. Netflix, that's just $99. And then city billing, that's my electricity. I pay $55 a month, and that's just for mostly like the cooling and the electricity, obviously, for my townhouse. So overall, it's not bad. The total cost for shopping, which is what I'm calling this tab, is $3,527 per month. Add the grocery tab of $423. That gives me a total debt of $4,378. Match that with the total monthly income of $10,000. I still have about $5,700 left. Some of that I'm actually using for the vacation. So that's where some of my tax returns are going. The other rest of it's going to go for student loan billing. One thing I should have done is I should have used my net income. Using my net income, I would probably still, I have about $1,300 left over per month. And right now what I do with that $1,300, I throw it into a high yield savings account so that way it can grow interest that I can eventually use to pay off student loans and other pending bills. Like I said, my wife's going back to college, so I want a nice big chunk of money saved so that way I can throw it at that debt. So that was our income. Overall, I think I'm doing pretty well. I have about a pretty good amount of saved. I don't know how much is in my 401k. I think it's like 40,000. I could definitely throw in more money in there. I plan on throwing more money in there. But overall, I think I'm doing pretty well with my life. I go on one vacation a year. I could definitely cut spending by definitely trying to cut that restaurant fees. It's not like I spend too much money. $200 a month isn't that much. It's more that I am morbidly obese. I shouldn't need to be spending all this money on food. So apart from that, I really don't know what else I'm gonna do to cut my bills. Maybe less shopping and less Amazon, but we'll see. So guys, that's it for my spending. If you guys want to, go ahead and record what you buy in a month. I use mint.com to keep track of all my spending. You can use whatever app you need a budget, every dollar, whatever. Go ahead and export that, do it like I did, and send me the video. I'll go ahead and watch. I'm curious to see if you guys have any comments or anything like that on my income or on my what I spend. Let me know, and I can go ahead and take a look at that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of the day. You guys who are watching are incredibly amazing, and let's improve together.